Ever walk into a room and forget why you're there? Or misplace your keys more than you'd like to admit? As we get older, our brain slows down. We need to protect it. That's why I use methylene blue, the nootropic everyone is talking about to boost focus, memory, and mental clarity. Want to stay sharp, boost your focus, and protect your brain long-term? Go to livegood.com/SXM to shop all of LiveGood's highest quality products at the lowest prices anywhere. livegood.com/SXM.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability. Check out the Honda Civic, Accord, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.99% APR on a 2025 Civic or a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or HR-V.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
Welcome to Todd and Tazzy Tuesdays. A Body Hugs and Mental Health production.
Hey, buddy.
It seems like so long we've seen each other. How you been?
Good, good. You're still wearing the same clothes.
I have two outfits.
Oh, yeah, same.
Yeah.
Last week, last episode, you were just kind of talking about, you could have just through your last little while here, you could have just gotten drunk and shit faced.
I could have got blottoed, and I'm surprised that it didn't really cross my mind. I mean,
it didn't even cross your mind, or it did?
I had the idea. Well, I could just get drunk, but I don't do that anymore, right? It was funny because my answer to everything was to yell, drink, or fight, because the apple does not fall too far from the tree. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't.
You just yelled and fought.
I just yelled and fought. You're an idiot. You think I'm an idiot? What? And it's hard. It's hard sometimes when you. I think a lot of times with recovery, my brain started to say something and it's gone. But what I think I was going to say was that sometimes those of us that are recovering or are addicts or alcoholics, we always feel, we're gonna fall. We might fall, and I think people expect us to fall. Not only so, some people want us to fall so they can go, see, I knew you wouldn't be able to do it. And other people want us to fall so they can go, well, you can handle this, get at her, right? And some people want us to fall so that they can go, I'll help you out. But a real friend that has your best interests in mind is just gonna be with you whatever happens, right? And they know within yourself that you have. Like, I don't know what this would be. I think it's 27 years this year or something that I haven't had a drink. And they're like, well, how do you not know you're sober today? Because I just decided. I mean, and people get mad at me for that. I was like, holy crap. Like what, where's your chips? I'm like, I don't know.
Nom, 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 nom. Yeah.
What chip are you on? Dill pickle? And, but you know what I mean? But chips, for a lot of people, chips are very important. And,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not poo-pooing that at all, and I understand that. And my buddy's got his 20-year chip, and my other buddy's got his 2-week chip. I think he's on his 2-week of NA, right? And it doesn't matter to me what chip you have. It's how are you doing this moment, right? Every breath is a step towards where you want to be.
Sometimes it's 2 steps back.
Sometimes, yeah, right. Dancing is beautiful because the steps all over the place, right? And sometimes we dance where we're going, and sometimes we go straight, and sometimes we stagger back and move forward. It doesn't matter unless we're, it doesn't matter as long as we are moving towards where we want to be. However weird that might be, right? We're the chessboard. Okay, today I can only move diagonal, and today I can only move one spot, and today I'm going to get sacrificed, and today I'm going to, I'm a rook, and I'm going to move, and what's the other one? The knight. I'm moving the L shape, right? But it doesn't matter because we're participating in our lives.
I always love the slogan, I think, from AA, progress, not perfection.
Yes.
And it's,
yeah.
I have to think of that once in a while. It's like, Yeah. Okay. Shit moves slowly. And as long as I'm progressing and getting up and just waking up is progress. So
It can be, right? Just waking up, just getting up. I had a friend, Mike McDonald, who was a comedian. I loved him very much. We started
I
out
love
not
Mike
being,
McDonald.
we started out, yeah, he was awesome. We started out not being great friends because he was an asshole. And then when he got like sober and clean and that, we became very close. And he would phone me once a week, once every couple of weeks. Hey, Mikey, how are you? I'm great. Are you alive? I said, yep. You want to be? Yeah, I do. Good. Love you. And that was the end of the conversation sometimes. That was it. Right? It was just somebody that cared, that didn't always call. And then when he did, it was just so neat, right? It was just so great. And
yeah, you don't have to have a 2-hour conversation to know someone just cares.
No, it can't. Everything doesn't have to be your podcast.
Exactly. Right.
but it's all about. My friend Kenny asked me the other day, how are you? I said, I'm awake and I want to be. Because sometimes I wake up looking at how fast can I go back to bed, right? And other days, and that used to be almost every day for a year or more. And my wife, you've met Lala, she's amazing. And I didn't hide anything from her, but she also didn't sort of know what to do. So, and with his head, what we thought was a head injury, like when they told me it wasn't dementia, he goes, "You definitely don't have dementia." I started crying because that was our big fear, because there's something wrong. I can't recall I can't recall things. I don't remember any memories. People will tell me stuff. My cousin will tell me stuff, and I'm like, "Oh, did that happen?" He's, "Yeah, dude. Well, I don't remember that." And I used to remember almost everything. And so now my job is to build better memories and to do the exercises the Dr. Collins is, mental exercises and physical exercises and that, and see where it goes. And then he'll give me more stuff and it's going to be harder. And then with this heart attack and stuff, I'm down. I was 290, 291 or 290, 291 or something. I'm down to I don't know what I weighed today. When I left for the Pittsburgh a little while ago, I was 271 or something like that. So 20 pounds. And there's a lot more to lose, right? There's a lot more to lose. And now I want to go work out. And now, we've taken all the weights that were in storage here and took it into the garage and made a little thing for Wee Beast and I to work out. And my other son will come over and visit, right?
You can have your shirts off, the Camaro blaring the stereo.
And then offering to wash people's cars topless. And, we have only made $11, and that was for that. Somebody gave us a $10 and a bill and a loony to go away, so that was nice. And,
can you imagine how, like, if you did keep drinking, your heart would have probably exploded by now,
or it'd be pickled. It was just every time it would be Budweiser, right? And yeah, I think I would have been dead. I would. Yeah, oh yeah. I made so they say do not joke with the border guards. And we arrived an extra hour early because I have my P1, which lets me go down to the States, and we thought they're going to get hassled because people are getting hassled. All you read are these people getting hassled at the border. And we go up there, and the guy, I said, "Hey, we had you last time. Hey, how are you? Where are you going now?" I said, "Going to Pittsburgh." "Why are you going to Pittsburgh?" I said, "I'm literally going to get my head examined." He goes, "What?" I said, "Oh, we think I have a head injury. We're not 100% sure. We're figuring it out." He goes, "Oh, what do you think the leading cause of head injury is?" I said, "Oh, my mouth."
You wrote that joke on the podcast.
Yeah. I don't remember writing it on the podcast, but I told him, and he started laughing. He goes, "Good luck. I hope everything turns out, Tazz." And I'm like, "Thank you very much, buddy." In a way, we won, right?
Yeah. I gotta say, I'm a little over 8 years sober.
Nice.
Basically 8 years sober, I'll say. And there was times this winter where I was like, I knew I wasn't gonna do it, but I was like, oh my God, if I could just, I want to. Yeah. I mean, that's never going to go away in me.
And I used to feel the taste of Jack on the back of my tongue when I would get like Oh man, I love that.
Is that an ex-boyfriend?
Yes, it is actually.
That's my son's name. Actually, it's weird. Anyway,
we can edit that out. I had no, but I mean, it was the taste of Daniels, Jack Daniels on the back. Let me rephrase. Jack and Coke on the back of my on my and I would be able to. I'm just like, oh, geez, I really, and I crave it. And then one day, I just didn't anymore.
Oh yeah, I haven't craved for a long time, but
yeah,
this winter it's just been so funky and weird. New house, new, and anxiety. Yeah, been. Yeah. I don't know what it was, or I can't remember where I was. I was just like, oh, oof. Yeah. Well, and my son now. So,
how's he doing?
Again, up and down with them, but my one son, he's a regular pot smoker now. It worries me because I actually like marijuana more than booze at the end. And yeah, there's times where he'll come in from outside and I'm like, come here. He's like, what? And I just smell his coat and I'm like, give me some. And he's like, no. but to be honest with you, if he handed it to me, I there's times where I'm like, would I actually take it? Because I mean, God, and it's been, I still get dreams using dreams.
Yeah.
Actually, the other day I had a suicide attempt dream.
Yeah, you were telling me about this.
Yeah, I think I posted it on Facebook. I think.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. And I sent I love you, yeah.
Yeah, that fucks me up. I've had a lot of rage dreams where I'm like smashing shit.
Yeah.
So
those apparently are supposed to be healthy. That's what they say they're supposed to be healthy. I'm like, but I guess it doesn't let me do it in real life. I suppose everything's better.
The thing is, I raged right before my suicide attempt, and anytime I dream about raging, it's like I'm there again. But I've only had a few where it's like then I'm like threatening, or I'm like dreams are weird. It's like you have a suicide attempt, but it's like the gun turns into a pillow or something, but it would still, wake up and you're like, what the fuck? And man, those have been been 3 this winter, I think. And I haven't really had them other than the rage parts for a while. So it's just,
I think because I've been so like, right, that I haven't had very much. I don't remember having dreams for a while, almost a couple of years now, that every once in a while, but I used to dream like Technicolor and, Danny DeVito's in this one. Oh, how am I going to pay for that? Like, I don't know how much you charge to appear in somebody's dream, right? I did have a dream one time that I was on stage and I said, I want to jump off this cliff right now, but I'm afraid to jump off this cliff because with my luck, I'll find out I'm a superhero and I can fly. Right. And you're like, so
it's kind of a dark, twisted.
It is, right?
And it's complex, that one. Great. Now I'm a superhero.
Now I go, like, I need any more. I'm Hancock, for God's sake.
I wanted to die, but now this?
Yes. No, I can't die. I just want everybody or anybody that's listening to know that what you're going through is 100% valid. It always is valid. It's just, it might not be where you want to be, but sometimes it's where you need to be able to go on the next step, right? I'm a big proponent of, I always believe that in what the universe has planned for me, not while it's happening. Very rarely when it's happening, right? But I when I look back, I'm like, when Lala and I got together, so much had to go wrong for this to go right? It's like the guy that knocked the chocolate into the peanut butter. Oh, I wrecked it. No, you create $1 billion company, right?
Or what's the medicine you take now? Oh shit! This is a bad story now because I can't think of that.
I don't take shit for medicine. That
antibiotics. I think the guy that invented
antibiotics. Yeah.
He left a petri dish out over the weekend and came back and was like, "Huh?"
And I don't know how that works. Eh? Oh, the petri dish. What is this? What the hell? Oh, hey, my cold's gone. Right?
I'm peeing yellow again.
Yeah, Bruce Clark, who's a great comedian, it's very funny. He's got a joke where he said, I don't know how acupuncture, you think a construction guy was walking along, stepped on a nail. Ow, hey, my back feels better. Bruce is so funny, man.
Yeah, those dreams are messed, man.
But the way they say your dreams are the universe's way, or past relatives' way of like communicating with you, or your subconscious communicating with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for a while there, I had no dreams, so I thought, well, there's nothing, nobody wants to communicate with me, right? I'm so glad I had a dream last night. Don't know what it was. I remember dreaming,
Yeah.
which also means I was in REM state, which is perfect.
Right.
Right, with shiny happy people or whatever. And it's sleep is a weapon. When you don't get enough sleep, or sweep. You can sweep if you want.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a curler, I guess you're dreaming of it. You don't get enough sleep, then there's no way you can function.
It's so funny because I'm one of these guys that I'll stay up as late as I possibly can, and yet when I don't get enough sleep, I'm like walking around like, I didn't get enough sleep tonight, and like I'm like a victim or something. Yeah. Like, well, you stayed up till 2 fucking around on the computer, you dumbass.
Well, I've been watching the whole season of Chicago PD, but one of the things too is that, and I don't know where it came from, but I think I just thought of it myself, which I'm kind of impressed. I'm laying in bed and I started to get upset that I can't sleep. Instead, I went, oh, I just can't sleep. And I changed the way, I don't need to go to sleep yet. Okay, well, maybe I'll get up. I'll go through some comic books, or is there something I can write, or, or I don't care, go watch a show, or to try not to eat late at night or whatever, right?
Play with yourself.
Yeah, play with yourself. I gotta,
race car set.
Play Yahtzee with myself and I cheat. How come you got 32 rolls? Shut up. And so you just sort of do what you need to do, but try not to get mad next time. Just go, okay, because what happens, cortisol gets, when you get mad, it floods your body, right? And then you're not going to sleep, and then you don't sleep because it creates a fight or flight, right? There's no fight or flight or right, there's none of that. I wish it was fight or flight or have a nap. But and so try not to get mad next time, and we'll see what happens, right?
It's not even that I can't. I'm a good sleeper. It's just I purposely stay up late. I stay up as late as I possibly can, so that when I do sleep, it is like, and all I have to do is hit my head on the pillow and.
Oh, that's awesome! I get super tired. I'll lay down and say "la la" and go to sleep. Okay, boom, and I'm out. Like yesterday, she said, "Okay, well, we got home yesterday. I had to do laundry and stuff because I need my bunny hug ready for today's show." And she goes, "You came in." I came back upstairs and you were already asleep. And I said, "Oh yeah." I woke up an hour later, wide awake.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of good sleep. What time is it? Oh, midnight. Don't think that's when I'm supposed to get up, right? I wish I was a good negotiator with businesses as I am with myself when it's time to get out of bed. Well, if I sleep for 5 more minutes, then it'll be okay, and I can leave in a bed. I'll just only brush half my teeth. Okay, we're good.
Exactly. I'll brush every other tooth.
It's probably harder to do.
Yeah, I actually I got confused a while back, and I was washing my hair after every meal. I was like, something's not right here.
Washing your hair after every meal? Why did you take your shirt off? Oh no, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Anyway,
how bad of an eater are you that you need to wash your hair? What are you, a toddler?
Well, then I realized, I'm supposed to be brushing my teeth after every meal.
Oh man, yeah. Well, yeah. If you don't, then you just brush your tooth, right?
I have no idea what we were originally talking about.
I don't know what we're talking about. We were just talking
sleep. Yeah, I'll sleep like 4 or 5 hours, get up and like do work in the morning, 'cause that's when I'm freshest. But then I need like a 2 or 3 hour nap. And then it's I know ADHD and sleep patterns are weird, but
I mean, sleep was invented. Not sleep was invented, but the way we.
Oh my god, you guys got to try this.
Sleep was invented in 19. I'd be like, what's it from Cheers? Hey, Normie, a lot of times. Sleep was invented there by the ancient Mesopotamians. They didn't have to know what to do at nighttime. The cable didn't always work, and so they,
Cliff Clavin. That's
one of the things is that the way we sleep was governed by the workhouses, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So back in the day, what happened? People would go to sleep and wake up around midnight and go visit their neighbors, and they'd have a meal and things like that. And they'd come back home and they'd sleep for another few hours, and then they would get up and do whatever farm work or or whatever kind of work they did.
For the heat of the day.
Yeah, well, they did whatever, right? And then Einstein and people like Einstein and guys like that, they would like sleep 3 hours on, sleep 3 hours off, and some other, I think people like Beethoven and things like that did the same thing. A lot of these really, they only sleep. I think Warren Buffett does the same thing. He has like 3 hour and a nap in the afternoon, and away they go. So when the doctor told me no naps, I'm like, dude, I've been napping since because I'll get up and get at her and then go to sleep, and that.
Especially working nightclubs and stuff. Like,
well, back in the day, good Lord. Oh, yeah. Most of that was just so I couldn't sober up most of the time.
Yeah,
right?
when I was playing bands, too.
Oh,
it's 6 a.m. I'm hammered. Good night, everyone.
Yeah. Listen, I'm going to have a sleep. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sleep until I wake up. And then I'm going to go to Denny.
Just in my mind, I was in Denny's.
And I have 365 different licenses that say it's my birthday. And I'm going to have a grand slam. And then I come home and that. Well, 3 o'clock in the morning, Burger King. I've got a Burger King, right?
Man, but then you didn't work again till like 11 o'clock at night or midnight.
Yes. Yeah.
I never worked hungover, but I was hammered every night. Yeah. Oh, those were the days.
Yes. Well, those I miss those days. I don't miss the drunk part, right? I miss I think one of the reasons that I was getting so depressed is that I know what's in store for me in the next 15, 20 years, right? Because at 57, in 20 years, I'll be older and not good at math. I'll be 312 or whatever, carry the 4. I'll be 77 years old, right?
American.
Yeah.
American years.
Don't get me started on what's going down on the station now. There was so much I want to say, but I know I can't post it because they are allowed to check your phone when you go across the border now. So
what?
Friends of ours said that they typed in Trump and checked their emails and messages and stuff. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, what happened to free world, free speech, free country? It's not. There's a giant toll being exacted off of us. So I don't say half of the stuff that I want to say, and some of it's really funny.
But all that shit's affecting people too now. Like, throw that on top of like,
oh yeah,
can't we just why all the dramatics? Can't we just have a society?
There hasn't been a government for the people for a long time, Canadian or American. There has not been for the people by the people, right? And now it's by the people is BUY. Right? Because we're going to buy the people, right?
He did a car commercial for Tesla in front of the... Sorry, I know. I don't like getting into pot.
I thought that was totally fake. I thought, whatever, somebody wrote that. What?
I mean, as a Canadian, it's pretty funny.
I couldn't even get one of the bare naked ladies to endorse me as a comedian, let alone the president of the United States saying, drive my car. Right? Yeah. I mean, Anne Marie says Tazz is a nice guy, right? I drove his Tesla.
Tesla.
It's like an electric car, but no.
but the wiring's all messed up, and
although my wiring's really messed up.
It's software, not hardware, though.
I just need anybody to understand that who you are is who you're supposed to be, and if you're not comfortable with that, then work on that because you want to, not because you think other people expect you to. I only got sober because I knew that I could be my father or I could be a father, and I chose to try to end the legacy that was my father and my grandfather and apparently my great grandfather. Like I don't know anybody on my dad's side because my dad hated his family and I didn't like my father. And so we didn't get on. Just know that if there's hope and help and there's self-help and there's self-hope. And then sometimes you're going to have to do like what we did, which is I called the cops on myself so I could get put into the psych ward because I was not well. And you have to kind of say, and I don't swear on stage, but you have to go, fuck everybody else and their opinion. This is good for me. But the problem is there's so much stigma still. A friend of mine said, well, I don't want to say anything because, what if my job fires me? I said, then take one to court. Why are they going to fire you? Because you need to take some time to become better.
Because you're human? Well,
right? We have no problems.
Hopefully this podcast changes the stigma.
I think it'll help.
This
right?
this episode in particular.
Yeah, just this one. The other ones are like whatever. But it's important. Reach out to who you know, and surround yourself with people that get it. And when you're going to search for somebody to listen to you, watch their eyes. And if they're going like they're just waiting for their time to talk, it's not the person you need. What you need is to be on the other end of that phone and not hear anything, thinking they hung up. But no, they're just listening. We've forgotten how to do that. This is how we met. Right, we met because we both listened, right, and we both decided this is what we're going to do, and we're going to be friends, right? And I don't have a lot of friends. I never thought I needed a lot of friends. I kept everybody at arm's length because I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know.
Ton of acquaintances.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got lots of people that I kind of half-ass recognized, right? And somebody, it's funny because Lala and I go, Todd. She goes, Todd who? I go, Todd, because I don't know how to say your last name properly. It sounds like a dog that's right. And now I want to reconnect with some people and put myself back out there and be social again and that. And what this was basically was a really damaging PTSD, anxiety-driven depression, soft brain problem episode that's lasted a few years. And my brain, I think, went into survival mode.
That I could deal with.
Well, and people aren't going to understand it. They're going to think it's bull. One of my friends already goes, "This is bullshit." I go, "Okay." And we're on the phone, and he goes, "What are you typing?" I go, "I'm just blocking you." What? I'm just blocking you. I don't need your shit. I didn't ask you because you're an ex-boxer alcoholic prick who I let in my life. And you don't believe me? It doesn't matter. He goes, it's bullshit about it. I don't need that.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing right now is I have, those old video games we used to play. You had 4 slots in it where you could put your games that you're holding. Your slot got erased and somebody else popped in. So you're blocked, and I'm just going to block your number, and I hope you're the best. I said, if you really need me to help you, you get a hold of Lala, but otherwise I'm not. You don't exist to me anymore as a friend.
Let's dive deeper into that in the next episode.
Oh. That means it's time to go.
Yeah. Okay, buddy. I'll see you next week.
Sure you will.
Very good. Take care.
Okay, love you. Bye.